Subscriber areas are now live at futtrading.co.uk. Tier 1 and Tier 2 have both gone live. And don't forget, this year we've got our season pass. Incredible value. It basically works out about 4 or 5 months for free, depending on the tier that you're in. We've got more site areas being added every single day. We've got icons on there now. We've got golds. We've got shadows, anchors, hunters. We've got silvers going on very soon. We've got position change trading going on very soon. So make sure you check the website out. But for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, make sure you subscribe and turn your notifications on if you are new around here. The whole point of this channel is to help you guys make coins on this game, so you never need to spend money on FIFA points. If you haven't done it yet, check out the pack opening videos we did for the World Cup mode. We opened up 100 packs just from crafting and grinding and doing all the things we needed to do. And again, 0 points spent on this game. I refuse to do it. We all refuse to do it in the Discord and whatnot. It's not what we're about. Please take the time to comment down below anything you want to ask me. I'll try and comment back to every single one of you and drop a like. It makes a massive difference. But major question me and Dan keep being asked at the moment is, how do I make coins in a market like this? And it's not easy. There's no point me sitting there pretending it's easy. I don't know what EA's point is this year in terms of what they're doing, but it seems like they're just constantly crashing the market, and so it becomes problematic. But there are little things that I always tell you guys to do that you guys don't always do, and I never really get it because it's such easy stuff to make coins on. What I want to show you first, though, is how we make coins in Market Panic. And basically, icons have absolutely crapped it tonight. And some of these are up really nicely now. Some of them are holding low, so I've got to wait a bit longer. But what happened was at 6 PM, before a promo, we always get panic. There's always panic. And prices come down. Then you add packs onto that as well on top of that. So loads of supply into the market, loads of new icons on the market, loads of new heroes onto the market. Prices plummet. They absolutely plummet because there's constant supply and less demand. Once everyone stops opening up those packs and stops putting stuff onto the market starts to rise. So someone like Cole, we paid 140 for in the market crash with the icons. And as you can see, cheapest Cole in the market right now is 167. So we're probably going to list him up for about 175 overnight. Make ourselves about 25k profit off of him, which is quite nice. Other cards aren't really up anywhere near. Socrates is basically where he was before. I bought 150. He's about 155 at the moment, I think, at best. Which is decent. He's going up, but he's not up astronomical amounts. Balak, at the moment, we paid 130 for 2 Balaks, and the cheapest on the market is 160 at the moment. So we'll look to make maybe 170 overnight on him. But not everyone's going to have coins for icons. And this is where the low budget stuff comes in and the low risk stuff comes in. You can see there, 2 Costa Rica players that are both sold for max price 5,000 coins. On the website this week, I advised all of you to go out and spend a lot of coins, a lot of coins, on all these obscure nation guys for numerous reasons. Whether you needed them for objectives, which is what's happened, whether you needed them for the hopefully nation SBCs. If you bought across these things and spread your bets, you would do well. You would do really, really well because these cards were so cheap. The bronzes that I've bought, they're basically discard price. They're literally discard price. They were like 200, 250. There was zero risk. So what I can say to you right now is club stock your club up at this moment in time right now with as many silvers that are low enough as possible. Go through the leagues, go through the nations, go through anything and just have a little look and see what they're selling for. Rare right mids, French, for example. These are all near enough discard price. They're not far. In fact, they might even be discard price now. They're basically discard price. You should be every single time these cards do this, you should be buying them. Because it's a simple way to make coins. Because all it requires is EA to go and bring out an SBC. Just bought a Capel, so don't want another one of him. EA to go and bring out an SBC. That requires left mids and right mids. And you're going to get links to them via the French way of doing it. So French way or English way or whatever it is. And they will double up in profit. So if you lose coins on some cards, it doesn't matter because you've got this stuff in your club sitting there chilling. I know somebody went hard in our Discord and Costa Rica players. They bought like 100 of them. And they spent next to nothing on them. They've sold those for 5,000 coins today. So 500,000 coins has been made from Costa Rica bronzes. It's absolutely ridiculous. And it's so easy to do. All you've got to do is spot the themes. Or alternatively, just watch the videos. That's what I try and show you guys. If you're subscribed to the site, even better. You support our content, but you also make millions of coins yourself. And it's really, really simplistic to do. It's not hard. It's not anything that's going to be affected massively by crashes on the market in any way, shape or form. Because all you're doing now is buying cards at their lowest and then selling at the highest. Which moves me on to my next point. At the moment, fodder is on the floor. 84s are 2k as I record this. I'm recording this on Friday at 9 p.m. Fuller's on the floor, 2k for 84s. 85s, you can pick them up on bids for 7k. 86 rated. These are the ones we saw bounce the most the other day. So if you have a look at Parejo, for example, and we just show you what he did the other day, as you can see, you got up to 16.8 from this lower 13, right? So 16.8 from a lower 13. What I've just noticed, though, is that some of the 86 informs are doing what these guys are doing. So if you go to gold, I type gold, inform gold, and have a little look at like the ratings, they aren't that far off them. They're really not that far off them. If you go 86 when it gets to it, there you are. 86, 86, apply filter. We'll go lows. They're really, really not that far off the price of fodder now. Now, there's two reasons why I like the idea of these guys, if you're going to think about buying into them, is because we know that Team of the Week, so I think we've got one final Team of the Week coming before Team of the Week stops during the World Cup. If EA require Team of the Weeks during that World Cup, and you're bought in at 15k and whatnot, there's no reason why these cards can't get to 20, 25, even higher if EA do go and require informs. It may be a way for them to pump up the cost of SBCs is by requiring those informs. There's no reason why they wouldn't do that, because we're not going to see much to replace that. They might do informs or red picks potentially, but if you're thinking, right, well, I'm going to go and buy them, you know that at a peak, 86 rated cards got to nearly 17k last week. Some of them got over 17k. So informs at 15k, if you can get them tonight, join the promo packs and whatnot, and get them at that price, it's an absolute no-brainer. It's an absolute no-brainer. There's so little risk involved in buying loads of these cards. Trippier, Maddison, even Mount. Mount even more so, because Mount's been out of packs for a while now, so quite a few of him would have gone onto the market and been using SBCs, will be in people's teams. There'd be less supply of him, so it's not even that bad a buy either way. Delict, De Vrij, we'll probably want him a little bit lower than that, but even then, there's no massive risk involved here at all. There's no huge sort of worry about it. Leroy Sané at 18.8k. Very usable card. Again, if you can get him cheaper, it's an absolute dub. But when it comes to making coins in a market like this, it's so vitally important that you cover yourself off with multiple buys in different places. If we have a little look at the club, at my club now, we go quality, let's have a look at silver and bronze, and let's look at random nation that I've gone. Let's go Australia, for example. I've gone and bought a load of Australia players, right? Now, these guys are not up at the moment, right? I paid 250 coins for them, and they're not really up. They're just sitting there chilling at 450, okay? Doesn't make a difference. I can't make a lot of loss on them. They're basically the price I paid for them. So all I've got to do is just sit with them chilling in my club. All it requires is EA to say, here's an SBC for an Australia team. Everyone's going to go for Australia players in, they're going to boom. Again, Iran, I don't know what Iran are doing at the moment, but we'll have a little look. See what these players are doing. Have we got any Iran? Oh, we sold them off. I think we sold them off already. Have a little look. Asmun's not really up at the moment too much. Let's have a little look at Karimi. This guy here paid 350 for him. And again, these are coming up now. So these are starting to climb up there, you can see. I'm going to hold on to him. I've got no reason to sell him. But he's starting to bounce now because people are starting to preempt and say, well, actually, if they did that with Costa Rica, would they do something else similar with someone else? And they're the sort of things you've got to think about. It's such easy things to do at the moment in this game. And I keep repeating this point, and I'm going to repeat it again now. If you do not do this SBC every single day, you are crazy, okay? There's an SBC every single day, and it gives you 5 free position changes, okay? Is this position modifier one here? Gives you 5 free position changes, right? I always do it. I do all of them. I've got about 60 in my club now, these position modifiers. What I will do is once every maybe 10 days, I will go and put, maybe even more than that, maybe 2 weeks, go and put position modifiers on whatever place there's a big gap. So like the example I've given so many times before is English left mid to English left wing. You get maybe 1,000, 1,500 coin gap at certain points. I'll go and put loads of them on, list them all up on the market, mass list them. So buy at 600 coins, sell at 1,200 coins, and I'll go and make myself, if I do 100 of them, for example, which is where you really want to be. If you're getting, I don't know, even if you say you're making 600 coins a card, right? 60,000 coins, just from putting some bronzes into these upgrades. It's that simple. Really, really simple. But if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below. Don't forget, I stream on YouTube in the mornings and Twitch in the evenings if you want to get involved there. Check out my socials and all that awesome stuff. I love you guys. Thank you for everything you do for me and Dan. But for now, I'm out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.